We saw your ship. If Dan wants... Please, up the stairs past the freighter. Take cover! Shields disabled.
To the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
But what if I find Geth there? I'm sick.
Oh, Commander.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Dan and the others safe. After an update, we can head out for the main Geth encampment.
The tower's secure.
I'm just glad.
I appreciate your concern.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back.
What do they want?
If you want answers,
We don't
go
know
ask-
what their main base is at the Exogeny
How do I
The
get?
Skyway.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Every Geth I kill brings me
Then maybe
one
I can get this colony operational again.
We'll get going
Good
then.
luck, Commander.
Oh God, they're everywhere.
Bring it on.
Over there!
This valve looks like part of a large system. Others we need to activate.
Negative contacts, Commander. Doesn't look like it's on yet. We should keep looking. Area secured.
I think we're in business. The water system's back online, Commander. Perimeter clear. All clear. And now to the Geth base. Ready for anything.
The last batch went south. What are they looking for?
We're picking up a comm signal. It's weak, but there's definitely something. More chattering coming. Still no fix.
Any sign of movement? They could still be in there. It's only been a few days. She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to. We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
They've seen us. They must be nearby.
Forget them. We need to find the Geth.
That's close enough!
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're still alive, but the Geth hit them pretty hard.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you. But I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go...
They shouldn't waste time poking them. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth...
Of course. And please remember, if you...
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I need to retrieve some...
Well, that's very
It's not that bad. All you need to do is find my console and
I'll look around
I
if I can-
appreciate. Of course, this all depends.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
Looks like the Geth are settling in nicely.
What are they up to? There's no point to this unless they're looking for something.
Perimeter secure. I think we got him, Commander. Looks like a one-way trip down, Commander.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
You're safe now.
It's my own fault. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We'll get you out as soon as we find
It's
out.
not the Geth. They don't want anyone else getting
I'm here for the
access.
Geth.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
What's a Thorian?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
What else can you tell me?
I-
Do you know where
I might be able to, but not with those Geth Look, we need to get out of here. Past
Do you know how we can shut it
No,
down?
not exactly. I've noticed that you can follow those cables, but there's...
All right.
You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, here, take my... Good luck with that field.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files! No, I don't want to review protocol!
I am unable to comply. Please
Damn it!
contact your supervisor.
Stupid
If there is
machine!
nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
I think we got him.
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can
What
I do for
information
you?
was the last user?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details.
What did you
on-
tell him?
I was unable. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do
Species
with
37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
it? Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results.
Are you
It was
saying-
deemed necessary to assess the true
We
potential.
should contact Joker.
Joker. Come in, Joker. Damn it. That field's blocking us.
We've got to drop that shield and get back to the outpost.
VI, tell me about the field surrounding the facility.
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
We need to find that ship.
Going
Let's
to
get-
standby mode.
Hostile spotted. Looks like they're using these claws to anchor that ship to the side of the building.
The Geth certainly aren't subtle. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
We need a way to give it a kick. Let's check the other claws. Damn things can't be perfect.
All clear. Negative contacts, Commander. Kill them all! Same as before. We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking. What do you make of this, Commander? Looks like a containment lab.
It's no armory, but tear up even one claw and that ship is gone.
The door out will be open now. We can head back and deal with this Thorian thing. Well, that got the job done.
This was my kind of mission. Kill a bunch of Geth and end things off with a huge crash.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
We're leaving. But let's rid this place of those damn synthetics before we go.
We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could. I'll help them, if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
Why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could...
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess.
You can't do this, John.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard. Damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the exogenic database. I know what you did during the Blitz, but your heroics aren't needed here.
Not this time, Jean. You need to back down and let them go.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogenic wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few...
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian? Or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
You're a bean counter, Jean. I'm a Spectre. Tell me, how good are those odds?
Spectre, it's a load of crap. There aren't any human Spectres. Right?
Is that really a chance you're willing to take, Jong?
Exogeny will send more assayers. They'll know what happened.
Tell them the Geth destroyed the Thorian.
Yeah, but the infected colonists can't be here when the company men come.
You can't just kill the colonists. It's not their fault.
If you kill only the Thorian, it might be enough to stop the infection. Maybe.
It's worth a try, but I don't know if I can avoid harming the colonists.
There has to be another way.
Maybe there is. Come and talk to me before you leave, Commander.
Just make sure there's no evidence when you're done.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the road?
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed.
I was there anyway.
Well, I appreciate... Thanks again, Commander.
I'm glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to...
Go on. I'm listening.
I think you could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize
Like a gas
it.
grenade.
Sounds good. I'll do what
Excellent.
I can.
Thank you.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a path. Good luck.
What is that? There's no way that's human, infection or not.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
You got it, Commander. Let's do this.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen again.
make sense of the controls, Commander?
Tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
Okay, by the numbers. We just need to find... What is that?
Nothing's ever simple, is it?
Invaders, I speak for the old growth as I did.
You enslaved
Your blood will feed the ground and the new growth.
I'm better now.
suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
My name is Shiala. I served. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined.
Are you saying
Benezia
Saren?
underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goal.
Typical Asari meddling. About time it bit you in the ass.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. Saren offered me in trade. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit.
What's the...
To truly... The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this
So the
city.
Thorian taught Saren to think like a...
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have... I sense this ancestral memory. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What just happened? Are you okay?
I saw... something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
You look pretty rough. We should get you back to the ship.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way.
Now that you're free of the Thorian.
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make
The colonists will need all the help they can
Thank
get.
you, Commander.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this. It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
Thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get it. All traces of the Thorian will be erased in short order.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain.
I never thought I would be... Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
What will you do now that
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
Goodbye.
I wish you well in your future efforts.
And with company, thanks for everything. We owe you our lives.
Finally, then. I still need the power cells for this.
I found
generator.
these power cells in the
I
tunnels.
knew they'd turn up eventually. Here. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
I can think. Once the water is flowing again, we can wait for
The water's back on again.
Really? Thanks for your help, Commander. Here's a small payment for your trouble.
Thank you for freeing us.